Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of Weigh In, y'all, a 21 question conversation where we get down to business with the people on our Facebook friends list. It is always such a good time with these people that we have to make episode after episode after episode. And it's always, always, always a good time. If you guys want to tune in to us while you're sitting in your comfy recliner hanging out for Labor Day, matter of fact, happy Labor Day. It's Labor Day. We got to talk about if you can still wear white after Labor Day. Anyway, you guys can access your Roku device or a friend that has one or a friend of a friend of a friend. And if you don't have a friend, I have a friend. So just hit me up in the inbox and I'll hook you up. Okay? And then you download the UBSN TV app. That's right, guys. It is free. It is free all day, free 30, free. It's a freebie. Shout out to Katash and the gang. Search for Sauced in the City. It's right there in the logo. We fought very hard for that logo. So when you see it, you can go ahead and press the button and you will be hurled into our world of comedy. You don't believe me? Well, let's welcome to the screen, without further ado, today's next victim. I definitely don't mean him, but hi, I mean this one. Welcome, Dennis Cruz.
Oh, see, it's the whole.
It's the whole tech thing.
Yeah. Uh, Good to see you. Good to be here.
It
Thanks
is
for
good.
having me.
It is good to see you. It is good to see you this morning. Happy Labor Day to you, sir. And because I just met you about 30 minutes ago, tell the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond a little bit more about Dennis Cruz.
Well, my name's Dennis Cruz. I do comedy up here in Portland, Oregon. Been doing comedy for over 4 years, going on 5 years. In the Portland, Washington area. Um, in my spare time, like to take long walks on the beach and watch the sunset. Oh,
The
yeah,
sunsets. The
yeah.
sunsets. I love the sunsets. Okay, tell us a little bit more about this intro picture.
Well, this is from Late Night Mike at one of the venues. We have open mics, we have showcases that happen in Portland multiple times through a day throughout the week. The
Okay.
guest spot was at the Funhouse. It was a show that I was invited to do, and I just had a blast doing it. It took place from about 11 to 1 in the evening, and I really enjoy doing the comedy stuff. So
Wow.
I was
Okay.
really happy they allowed me to be on their show and tell some funny.
Wow. Okay. To tell some funny, I'm
Yeah,
gonna get down to that just a little bit later. How about this photo?
there it is. That's the Funhouse Lens. That's where the guest spot took place. And
Okay, so this and this go together.
definitely, definitely.
Okay, very cool. That's always cool when we get to hit those stages that make us feel the way that.
Uh-oh, lost you.
Bit about this one, is this the inside view?
No, I don't think this is the fun. Well, no, that was the Underbar. That's another showcase arena out in Vancouver, Washington, that I go to once a week at least. I also do a
Okay.
showcase there once a month with a set of 5 different comics that I pick, and I produce that show on the first Thursday of every month. It runs about 2 hours. And so far, we've been doing really well. It's been well received in the Vancouver, Washington area.
Right on. I like it. Okay, Dennis, let me explain to you a little bit about the rules now that we know each other just a little bit better. First of all, I'd like to tell everybody that this is a live show, and it is rated R, which is Read Your Room. So I just met him about 30 minutes ago, so this is my precursor warning. I don't know what's going to happen, okay? Second of all, our guest today, he will be asked 21 questions in 3 separate rounds. The first round is going to be super simple. Dennis, is going to be easy peasy, okay? Round number 1 is not too hard at all. We just nosy, and it's just full of games and play. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Okay, round number 2 is going to get a little more saucier because we are sauced in the city. And so we are a little bit nosy. With me so far?
Yes, very much so.
Very much so. Ooh, I like it. The last round is the hot tamale round. We may ask you anything from your love life all the way up to politics. Who knows?
I hope I do.
Me too. Me too. All right. Our first round is called the Getting to Know You round. And this is the one where we just ask some fun questions to today's guest to get to know a little bit more about Dennis Cruz. Okay, so let's pick some fun ones. We don't want to run you away already. All right, this one's always fun. Is Ice Cube a top 10 actor of all time?
I'll say he's in the top 10.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh yeah. No, are you kidding me? I've seen, what was it? I've seen quite a few movies. Fridays comes to mind. Just not Fridays 2. That was kind of, but Fridays was funny. I really enjoyed his input on the whole NWA movie series they had going on. That was amazing.
Okay. I mean, you raised some good points.
I followed his work. I grew up with that. I grew up in that timeline where he was coming up and music was changing, and I've just always enjoyed different genres and different types of music. I really freak people out sometimes with my taste in music. But as far as movies go, he's funny. I wish he would have stayed more in comedy than some of the serious stuff he's doing.
Okay. We'll get to that in the green room afterwards. But next up, this is one of our all-time favorites. These 2 lineups, you only can go see one of them. You can never see the other row again. None of their work, anything. Which one are you going with?
Is that Bernie Mac I'm seeing?
That is Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Bernie Mac, and I always forget D.L. Hughley.
Yeah, I definitely. As much as I enjoy Chris Rock and the host of Others Blood, I got a Bernie Mac is one of the best. I appreciate.
You know what? I'm with you, Bernie Mac. Everybody else, okay, good that they're there, but Bernie Mac would be.
There you go. Yeah.
I'd be like, when is he coming on? Is he coming on?
Well, I think it'd be scary to see him today. That would be kind of.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't want that. But.
You are a bit terrible. You are just a bit terrible, but not that much terrible. Not that much terrible, okay? All right, how about this one? Pick your poison. Cisco, MD 2020, Night Train Express, Thunderbird, Wild Irish Rose, Ripple, or Boone's Farm?
Oh, gotta go with the Mad Dog. Gotta go with the Mad Dog.
When was the last time you had some Mad Dog?
I think it was at least 30. Okay, we'll go No, 40 years ago. Oh my
Wow!
gosh.
No
Yeah.
way!
Oh yeah, I used to work at a 7-Eleven, and they had Mad Dog and Thunderbird, and I had to try everything in the store, right, to recommend to people. So I was only 16, yeah, but out of all those choices, I definitely have to stick with the home style of Mad Dog 2020. I think they
Okay,
had
Mad
maybe
Dog 2020 in the house. Oh, this is a fun one. Can I trust you to go to McDonald's and not go in my
no,
fries?
no, no. I'm gonna eat a fry. I'm gonna eat several fries. I'm gonna shuffle them around so you think I didn't, and you're gonna check my fingers, and I know how to use handy
Oh
plates now.
man, I can't trust you.
No, that was right. No one McDonald's fries. That's I don't get those a
Oh,
lot, so.
oh my gosh. See, now I understand. See, that's why we do these things, just so I can get down to the bottom of it all, because
Yeah.
see, that's how you guys do things. All right, how about this one? You come across a magic book that whatever you write in it will turn to reality. What's the first thing you write?
Um, Cancer doesn't exist.
Nice. Oh, did y'all hear that? Sugar boom, sugar boom. Next
Oh,
up, name a football team you hate.
I really don't follow hockey. Um, I
I
I
said
don't. Uh,
football.
I yeah. I'm.
I guess it might
Uh,
as well be hockey, huh?
I'll say the Bengals just because I don't like the helmets.
See, that is definitely a reason. I don't like the Vikings simply because my ex-boyfriend was a Viking fan. Hold on, and that wasn't it. You know, when we broke up, it was great, but then he calls me back only when the Vikings beat my Dallas Cowboys.
Oh no.
And I was like, so you haven't called me in 10 years, but the day that the Vikings beat the Cowboys, you want to call me and rub it in? Yeah, I don't like you or your team. Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
How about this one? Your last current ex moves in across the street. What's your next move?
Move to another state. Uh, quickly. Hopefully they won't see me.
Oh God! Oh, it's like I'm gonna be trying to sneak out the back, like
Oh yeah,
doo-doo-doo.
cover of darkness. The whole. Yeah. Oh no. No. That would not be a good thing. No.
Oh
People would
wow!
get tired of you yelling. That's,
You'd be like, ah! Okay, okay. If we were named Comedy's Got Talent, what other talent would you audition with?
what other magic? I don't. I really good at
Are you a
disappearing.
magician? Do
No,
you?
I'm really good at disappearing. I just fade into the background on things.
You just go backwards, huh?
Yeah, I just, the
Okay.
Homer Simpson into the bush,
Okay. Wow. I gotcha. I'm gonna probably look you up on that offer. So question, I'm in your city for one night only, Portland, Oregon, right? With a $25 budget. Where can I go and what can I get?
you can get some of the best food in the country, and still get a beer with that. Yeah, no, Portland's a foodie town. I'm a little husky kind of fella because I like being able to not have to walk to get great food. And
Wow.
Portland is you can get a great dinner, and a couple of drinks for under 25. And depending upon
Really?
what you're looking for, you can get barbecue, you can get shawarma, you can get Thai, you can get 10 different other types of. You can get stuff that's a combination of all of it, and go, yes, please.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. That sounded so good. You were like, I am a foodie.
Oh,
I just want to go out and get food. You know what always kind of sends me to the moon is whenever I ask that question, nobody ever says go out and buy comedy tickets.
well, you can go to comedy shows for free here.
No, you can go to open mics for free.
No, we have shows that are free. I mean,
Re-
you can obviously tip the gratuity, but the show is free. You eat the food, you enjoy the food, and then you go, oh, what have I got left of this $25? I'll give that $1.25 to the comic. I had a good meal.
Okay. Really, I gotta come out that way because
Oh, we got a lot of open shows.
a lot of open shows. Okay. I gotta look into it more because in Vegas, it's like you're either one or the other. You either are the open mic or the book show.
Sure.
So
Well,
I'm like, wow.
we have those. We have a whole bunch of different shows that take place. Some, like I say, some require tickets. Some of the ones I run have require tickets. A lot of them are, hey, come on in, enjoy the show, have some fun, support the venue. If you want a tip at the end of it, we really appreciate it as comics.
Wow. Okay. Well, you have zoomed right through round number one. How did that feel?
That was not painful.
That was not painful, right? Like I said, I didn't want to run you off right away. Okay. Well, like I told you in the green room, I will give you one chance only, one night only. I will give you one chance only to either agree to go on to the next round, or we can walk away as friends and we can continue the show because I have a lot of things to talk about.
Oh, we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Okay. I love
I
it.
mean, as long as you're on board with it, you gotta get consent, you know.
Yes, you do. Okay, and that was for the FCC, so nobody is forcing anybody to do anything over here, just so y'all know. All right, so here we go to round number 2. Okay, so round number 2 is a little bit more saucier. So, but we're always gonna start you out with something familiar. Like, how about this? Behind the Comedy Unplugged. Tell me about this photo.
Well, that's Kelly's Olympian. It's a local venue. They have an open mic every Sunday in the afternoon. So if you're a day drinker, it's perfect. And they also have shows that happen on Thursday. They have shows that happen, and they have bands that perform there. It's a great little bar. It's a great little venue. I take pictures of mics. I take pictures of different showcases.
Is
That's
this it? Or is this another one?
That's a different one. I go to roughly 10 mics a week.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Um,
so wait. Tell me, what is it like on a Thursday night with Dennis Cruz in comedy?
Oh,
Kick it. If I was to come and kick it with you in comedy in Portland, Oregon, and I got $25, what are we doing?
oh. Well, we'd be at the Haymaker out on North Killingsworth,
Yes.
and we'd be doing the bucket list comedy, open mic comedy. It's a venue, the best food. I'm food, food. I'm a I'm a big guy. Food. They have the best food at the Haymaker on Killingsworth. Oh my gosh. Nick and Dave, the guys who run the show, who run the Haymaker,
Uh-huh.
wonderful people. They get you lubricated, and then they fill you up with food, and then you laugh it all out with the comedy.
Right
It's
on.
a fun venue.
Ooh.
Um,
See, we have to keep it pushing.
there you go.
Like,
Yeah. I get you.
open. This is another picture that caught my attention.
Oh yeah.
The open mic comedy and a street. What?
In
In a street.
at
At a street pub.
a street. The street name is A. And this
Is
is in
it?
Seattle. This is the one coming up, or Auburn. Yeah, this is the one coming
Okay.
up.
Tell us
Uh,
about this one.
I go up to Seattle on occasion, and they let me do comedy up there. I've met a lot of great people. I've only done it a couple of times now, but I'm doing a couple of shows up there the end of this week.
Right
Um,
on.
20-minute little bits ought to be a fun time. The Seattle show is put together by the Open Mic Collective up there in Seattle. Um,
Okay.
I don't. It's a newer organization, but they've got a host of different venues. They actually had a Sunday pub crawl yesterday, a comic pub crawl, where they had a bunch of Portland comics go up there, and they're just hitting mic after mic after mic on the Sunday.
Wow. So, what are you looking forward to the most?
Um, I look forward to everything. I just like waking up every day. Sometimes,
You
most times,
just
all
you
the
just
time.
look forward to waking up, huh?
I've been dead too many times. It's a bad habit. Excuse me.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I need ratings, but not that bad.
No, no, no.
I don't need you to die like right on the screen. Okay.
No, no. I'm gonna outlive everybody. See, that's my goal. I'm just gonna. I go through all these things, but I'm gonna outlive everybody. I told all the comics, all you guys are gonna be old men, and I'm gonna be standing here and you're gonna go, he's still funny. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that's going to be the important part. So now you are ready for round number 2. So how about this one? After you wake up, how long do you need to actually get up?
About 2 seconds. Um, Snap, and I'm awake. I
And
only sleep
really,
about 4 hours a day, though. Kind of serial killer-ish. I get it, but it's. I make people nervous, but it's a good way. In a good way. In a
it's
good
a
way.
good nervous. I'm definitely here to say it's a good nervous, because it's kind of like, if you're a single woman that has eyeballs that can focus, you're trying really hard not to be over flirty, but God knows you want to flirt. So, yeah. So, next question. All of these albums had a parental advisory, labels on them. Out of all of these albums, which one would you relent to and probably allow your kid to listen to?
Tupac. Tupac. Gotta
Yeah,
be Tupac. Oh yeah. Um,
hands down, no
Big
question.
fan. Big fan. Big fan. Thought he was taken from us way too soon.
Isn't that crazy? Him, Nipsey Hussle. It's like, man, if they could have lived just a little bit longer, like
Well,
imagine, well, a little in the scheme of things, we're
sure.
only here for a little bit, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, just
the Earth is 4 billion years old. I'm like that big. I'm not even.
it's barely a minute. It's
Yeah.
barely a minute. When you wake up after the bathroom, what's your second move in the morning?
Coffee. I grind up my own.
What's your favorite? What's the favorite?
French roast. I,
Oh
I,
yeah.
I, I get some stuff from the local co-op, and they have a really nice blend that I've enjoyed for I don't know how many years. Coffee.
Okay.
Coffee is my jam next to water, and it
Okay.
takes water to make coffee. So I'm all set.
So you're doing exactly what you feel that you should be doing at this point in
Oh
life.
yeah, oh yeah.
How
Oh,
do you have a current pet?
I have several. I
How
have a cat, a dog, and 2 chickens.
how did you find your current pet? Was it a stray, adoption, purchased, a gift?
Um, I the cat was kind of a leftover thing, um, but I still love her to death. She's a beautiful, wonderful. She bites me every morning to tell me how much she hates me. I mean, loves me. Um,
Oh my god.
the The puppy. Well, she's 4, so I don't think she qualifies anymore. But in my mind, I'm old. I can think like
Always forever young.
that. She was. We went out and picked her. Not necessarily an adoption. We got her as a puppy. And then the chickens were $2 at the feed store. So,
Okay.
and they came to me. That was the good thing about the chickens was I put my hand out, and they came to me. So,
Aw, so you were like, how could I turn my
I
back?
turned you away. Yeah,
How could I turn
you're crawling in my hand. You're as big as my finger. Get in my. I'm taking you with me. Yeah, it was. Plus, it was
Oh.
only $2.
Well, you know what? Hey, $2 is hard pressed these days.
Oh yeah.
So you have respect for that. But that those are awesome pet stories. Like I I love animals so much that I leave them where they're at. That's how much I love them. Like I'm
You're
like, you know
enjoying this.
what?
I'm gonna let you.
I am going to leave you at the pound and I am going to pray that some other person, but hey, I'll donate. Like, when they have the
Oh,
little
yeah.
buckets during Christmas, like I'm doing my part. I can't bring you home though. Like,
No. See, I can't go to the shelters. I can't go to those because I'll take them all home. I'll sneak in at night and let them all loose and bring them all home with me, and then people get upset. God.
well, you have garnered a live fan, Linda Marcus Smith, which is one of my favorites.
I know her.
You know her. Tell me,
We've met.
tell
We
me,
met.
tell me your favorite thing about Linda Marcus Smith.
She's just a ball of wonder. She is very active, very very energetic. I think people say I have energy. No, I'm absorbing it from her, and she's way the heck out there.
Well, she says he arm wrestled a barista for his pets. So something tells me there's a story behind that. Care to explain?
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I think it's a combination of the coffee, but I don't remember arm wrestling anybody.
Oh darn! That would have made such a good story. I'm just saying, but maybe that's what the barista is for. Linda Marcus Smith is one of my favorites. I did her show one time in virtual media land. And I couldn't believe it. She was the first person in like a year that had asked me to be on their show.
Ah.
And I'm like, what am I? Cut potatoes? Here we go. Your rent is now an extra $200 a month to keep your current pet. Do you pay, move, or get rid of your pet?
I definitely pay it until I could move.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna split hairs. You're like, okay.
Oh no.
You got me. You got me on paying more, but only until I can move.
Yeah, only until I can find a better situation. Because if you're charging me for that, I'm never getting that deposit back. Yeah, no.
Okay. I want to play a game. You're at a Walmart and buy 3 items. The goal is to make the cashier as uncomfortable as possible. What do you buy? Shout out to Ghettorachi. I hope I said that right.
That would be if it's a Walmart with a grocery, I'm gonna find the biggest cucumber I can find, a box of Glad Hefty bags, and then Vaseline.
What? Oh Lord! Without further explanation, because we are a live show. But yes, that would make me very uncomfortable, and I'd be looking at the camera like, "Come get him! Help!" I'd be rubbing my temples. I have a headache. All the emergency signals. And I love this question because I've had my car for about 3 years now, and I've never really cleaned out the trunk. I just took the car the way that it was, but I got a flat tire, so I had to get down to my spare. So I started unpacking what was in the trunk.
Oh.
I had a hammer, a hatchet, zip ties, a bungee cord, and gloves.
Was this before or after January 6, 2021?
It was before that and after. I've been riding around with these things in the trunk since the day that I took over ownership of the car. And I just thought to myself, if I ever got pulled over and a police officer was like, okay, we're looking for the kidnapper in the area, and they searched my car, I realized I'm carrying a 10 to 20 in my trunk. How can I explain that away? I don't know what happened, officer.
And this is Vegas with a big old desert. Why would you need a hatchet?
Where things are rolling up on the shore. Our last question of round 2. How far from home are you willing to travel for a comedy workout?
Oh, I've at least 250 miles so far.
Oh my God, what was the furthest? That was the furthest, 250
so
miles?
Yeah.
So far?
Northern Washington. Yeah.
Wow.
From where I'm at now. But it was great. Had a blast.
Okay.
It was well worth the time, the effort. I love things that actually pan out and you go, I did that right.
You know what? That is always a good thing, is when you feel good about the trip. You felt like it was a give and a take, like you got something for going. Yes, you went, but you felt like you got something out of the trip. Oh my God. See, you've come to the end of round number 2. So you see how nosy we can get, right?
Yeah, that's great.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, because round number 3, I'm just saying, I think I showed you the picture at the beginning. I mean, it's pretty bad, round number 3. Round number 3 is gonna, it's gonna kind of crunch your jaw. So, all I'm saying is we could either part ways now and finish the show as friends, or you can go on to round number 3.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm pressing my luck.
You're pressing your luck. That is so funny that you actually brought that up, because that brings me to Ring Around the Whammy, which is our brand new game that we're going to be playing on Sunday. Yeah, we're going to be playing that in Comedy Church on Sunday. Ring Around the Whammy. So it's going to be pretty darn fun. All right, so you asked for it, so now we're going to give it to you. Here are some of my very favorite buttons. Block, delete, unfriend, unfollow, deactivate. When was the last time you had to use one of my favorite buttons? Which one was it, and why did you have to use it?
Unfollow, and that was this morning. on Twitter, I got one of those instant followers, and then right after an instant message going, hi! And you're right back and you go, hello. And they go, I am so in love with you. Now, we're done.
Unfollow, block, boot, delete.
Done.
We're done. We're done. Okay, next question. Hi, my name is, and I'm addicted to fill in the blanks.
Oh, I can only pick one?
No, you fill in both of them.
Oh, no, I meant only one addiction.
Oh,
I have several. My name is Dennis. I'm addicted to cannabis and coffee and comedy, all those C's. Remember we were talking about you hated the C's. I got so many.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, well, okay, I can see your point. And so I'll count it as half a point. because you didn't really answer, but it was funny. So I'll give you half a point. All right. What would make you miss a green light?
Nothing. I'm horribly compulsive obsessive when I'm driving. I pay attention to everything that's happening. And when that light, I watch the light change from the left or the right of me. If it goes yellow, I'm ready. I'm waiting. No.
You're like, oh no, oh no. Okay. Actually, I have done that. God, I gotta ask for forgiveness on Sunday in comedy church. So I have to ask Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll for forgiveness. Because I have done that where the light just took way too long to change, and I was like, I gotta go. I'm so sorry.
Well, there's always that person in front of you that takes that 2.5 second pause, and you're going, I gotta go.
You are not even kidding. Next question. This is one that I almost got into a fight on Clubhouse with someone about. Usher versus Chris Brown. Now, just being an impartial source, which one of these, whose side would you be on? Which side
Usher.
would you be leaning? Usher, right?
Yeah.
And why Usher?
Because I'm pretty sure he doesn't really fight that well, and I know Chris Brown can kick his ass.
You're terrible. Oh my God. Here is our next latest, greatest fashion craze. And so we need your sales to, keep our shows alive here in Las Vegas, right? We have one coming up and we need to sell some merchandise. So we have some Sauce in the City shirts of this nature. Would you purchase or pass, Dennis? On the straight.
I'd have to pass. Shirts to me go just below the waistband. They don't snap underneath. It's taint what I'm talking about. If you get what I'm saying. There's a button. There's a button, and that thing would be like right up against. And I'm like, no. Every time I walk, that would hurt.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that probably would hurt a whole lot. Okay, so I am going to pick one of these. Actually, I'm going to let you pick. I'm going to be magnanimous today. 3 facts about you, 3 favorite songs at the moment, 3 things on your bucket list, 3 reasons you joined this chat, so this podcast, 3 turn-ons, 3 turn-offs, 3 places you'd love to visit, and 3 favorite foods. Pick one.
It's a magic number 3. 3 is a magic number. I would have to go, 3 favorite songs.
Okay.
I'm a big Slipknot fan, so I would go with Vermilion as one of those songs. Tupac, California is that would have to be in that also.
Okay.
And then what would be the third one? Blink 182, I Miss You.
Oh,
Yeah.
Very nice selection there, Dennis Cruz. Very nice selection. So now I want 8 bars of a song from one of those profile calendars. And go.
Hello there, angel from my nightmare.
Hey.
Shadow in the background of the morgue, the unsuspecting victim.
Hey.
Darkness in the alley, we can live like Jack and Sally if we want, where you can always find me. We'll have Halloween on Christmas, and in the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends.
Yay! Very nicely done, sir. That's gonna lighten the mood for this question. After sex, what do you say to your partner?
I'm sorry.
I have to cover
That was
my
the best
mouth.
10 seconds of your life, wasn't it?
Oh my god. Oh my god. He said, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Okay. Wow. I feel bad. I feel bad now all of a sudden. I'm like, oh, tell her to call me. Like, tell her to call me. I'm so sorry. All right, how about this one? Say something nice.
Um, it's very flat on the top.
It is. It is nice and flat, and it looks like a hat. And he looks like a cool cat. And you
Definitely.
know it's true because it rhymed. All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know it's true because it rhymed, okay? Geez Louise, oh Pete. It is always cool to hear you guys' answers to these questions. How about this one? Name a good breakup song you could play while your ex is leaving.
Oh, very good song. I don't. Breakup song. What's a breakup song? I can't think of any. I can't think of any breakup songs. Oh my gosh.
You can't think. Oh, that you have led such a charmed life.
Oh. No, I'm. Well, see, I'm usually the one that they're playing the song for.
Oh, right. That's how come you don't know. You're like, gosh, nobody's ever. So, okay, that's another half a point, only because you've always been. So now you have one whole point, though. So now you have one whole point, right? Because you got two half a points. Because I get it. But I'm just saying, I got my eye on you, sir. I want to know, does this still matter?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta show that kind of respect and deference to anybody that's gonna sit at a table with me, because they're gonna get messy. I love food, and it goes. Oh, and so I'm gonna make sure they can't get out, like pushing them real close.
Wait, okay, because you have reiterated a couple of times that you love food. So what is your favorite food?
Oh gosh, I have. There's a yakisoba at the Thai place the food cart up the road that I go to. It's
okay.
You order it a medium spicy and it burns your mouth off. It's got so many vegetables and noodles, and you can get it with any type of protein you want. I usually go with chicken because I am, and it's so good. Yeah, I eat that almost every day. Only because my shawarma guy went back and left. He went back home, which is across the seas. So I don't have any shawarma anymore.
You don't have any. No one else does it. No.
What's that?
No one else in your area does it.
Not the way he did it. No. No, you can't. The sauce this guy had.
Okay.
No.
Look. Okay. Let's. Next question before you start slobbering on your screen and get electrocuted.
Yeah.
Would you date someone your friend just got out of a relationship with? I mean, she's the most perfect girl ever now. She's the most perfect girl ever. And it's you guys are star-crossed lovers, and yes, she just got out of the relationship with your friend, but she's perfect. What are you doing?
Only if she got out of a relationship for me.
Oh my gosh! Next question. I'm curious. In a long-distance relationship of 5 years, phone sex only, is it cheating for either to have phone sex with others, do you think?
Yes, unless it's protected. And that you got to wrap it around the phone. Put it. They fit. They're wide enough. And
they have phone covers now, right?
Yeah.
So make sure you cover it. They have microphone covers. They got microphone condoms, and I have a bunch of them. That's right. So I think you are very on point with that. This is always a really good one. So singer Eric Benet sparks heated debate claiming men should be on birth control instead of women. Says science created pill for wrong gender. What say you?
I'd agree to that. The only people that can get a woman pregnant are men and doctors. And
well, still not without the man. They can't create sperm. They need you somewhere along the way.
No, they don't. Not anymore. They created it in science the last year. There's a science report that where they actually fertilize an egg without sperm in the process at all. In fact, I think it was just less than 3 months ago, and I'm going, great. Now they're going to get rid of everybody. Uh, don't need us anymore.
Um, you
Just
know
test
what?
tubes.
Mm, well, as long as they're not growing a full-grown baby, you said
Yeah.
they just
Well, I was saying
fertilize the
men.
egg.
We don't need men anymore. Don't need men anymore.
Oh yeah, we do. I want one with 2 arms, 2 legs.
There you go.
I don't want no horns. I don't want no genetic problems. Or I want to increase my chances, maybe.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I don't know what just some not, what is it, like egg, non-egg? I don't know, sperm, non-sperm. Like, I don't know. I don't know what kind of kids that is. So, good luck out there in the universe for all of you guys who want to do that. All right, finish the sentence. Marriages don't fail because of a lack of love. They fail because of a lack of what?
Cooperation.
My underwear almost fell off. Sorry. Explain, please.
There's all that. I can only speak from my experience, and there's always one that tends to give more than the other in my experience, and that's great for a while, but then it becomes, well, a situation of where one person might feel they're doing more to maintain what's happening than the other. So the other person isn't necessarily cooperating in a relationship. It's not about communication, because you can yell at anybody all day, but you gotta cooperate on your goals. You gotta cooperate on your ideas. And when one person says for 10 years, I'm looking for a job.
Okay.
After I quit, it was 12 years down the road, and I'm going, I don't think you're getting that job.
Like, I don't think it's gonna happen. So now we have to have cooperation in just accepting it, and you don't even have to accept or not accept it, because it's not about that. You just have to cooperate with what is being given and what is being done.
Exactly.
See, oh my God, ladies, he just dropped some jewels. I hope you guys were tuning in, because we
Wait a
don't.
minute. Okay. No, we're good. No jewels dropping.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You are too funny. Which brings me to the question, what is the best stage that you have done so far in your career?
Oh, I'd say Helium Comedy here in Portland. They just redid their stage, so I've got to get out there and see it. But that is the best place to do comedy in Portland, for the stage, for the presence, for the audience. Because people go to the comedy show, they go to a comedy club expecting comedy. They go to a bar expecting to drink. They go to a restaurant or a coffee shop expecting those things. But you go to a comedy club, you're there to laugh.
So it's a different kind of audience, huh?
Yes.
Okay. And I just saw all the relief come to your face. You was like, yes. Yes, it's so much different than a bar. I forever will be a fan of the comedy. A comedy fan, I guess I was going to say. Anyway, y'all have to excuse me. Was in a car accident, so a little loopy. But anyway, I am here. That shows my dedication for my show. Anywho, all I'm saying is, I don't remember what I was saying. So on to the next question. Fellas, how do you feel about moving in together with your woman if you aren't married yet?
I have no problem with that whatsoever. I think if you're in a relationship, you should share that space. It's the only way to get to know somebody on every level.
Okay, you might be right about that. You just might be right about that. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is cuddling in a relationship?
I give it a strong 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're a cuddler until it's time to go to sleep?
I usually pass out while I'm cuddling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ladies, those of you who like to sleep and cuddle, because, like, once I go to sleep, you got to get off. Like, once I
Oh
get
yeah,
ready
no,
to go to sleep, I'm like, go.
get that
At
arm
least
away.
30 minutes early. At least 30 minutes early. I need at least 30 minutes.
Sure.
All right. Would you allow your best friend to greet your wife with a kiss?
No, not on the lips. Not on the lips. They can kiss the cheek. They can kiss the forehead if that's their inclination. They can kiss the hand. Now, they can kiss my hand, but
They can kiss my.
nah, they can kiss me. I I wouldn't have a. Well, maybe I would, but no tongue. That
No tongue?
no
Okay.
tongue. That's
You know
that's
what?
cool.
I definitely. We still have to talk about that in the green room. I can't even make that okay. All right, how about this one? Georgia to allow people to claim unborn children as dependents on taxes. Good plan or no way, man?
I don't know how they regulate that because you're going to have somebody who goes, I have 9 million unborn children. They're right here. Oh, sorry. I have 9 million unborn children. How much is that a deduction? And that's
Right.
just one. That's just one shot. I've got many.
No. You are going to get me kicked out of my mama house. I'm gonna have to come down there to Portland, Oregon and be like, scoot over, because you got
Oh,
me kicked out. And I told you not to be making me laugh like that because I know. But it is all good because you have made it through all 3 rounds.
oh, awesome.
I know, right? Like, was that, I mean, you look like I didn't even phase you.
No. That was
Re-
fun. That was fun.
Oh my God, I thought some of those questions were gonna make you go, I'm not answering that.
Oh, you haven't seen my material. Um, not.
Speaking of which, I'm glad you said it. Hijack, hot off the pages of social media. You said the magic word. You haven't seen my material. So, what I'm going to need is 3 minutes of funny. It doesn't have to be jokes, but it does have to be funny. Let's go.
Well, I don't know. I'm sure you can tell by the haircut, right? I was in the military for a while, you know, and I keep my hair long now so that my friends who are, challenged, who are struggling, right, with the bro game, they're follically challenged, okay, so they have a symbol. They have somebody they can look at and they can point to and they can go, screw you, man. Um, and the other night I did have a strange dream about my hair. I dreamt that it detached itself and went out to my yard and started eliminating the rodent population that I have. I have a rodent problem,
Oh my God.
and I dreamt that my hair was just going around strangling all these little rodents. And I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, didn't think nothing of it until I went to the back porch and there were 10 little squirrel walnuts hanging out there like an offering. We're sorry, don't send that back out. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do there.
Oh my God.
But I was in the military for a while. I enjoyed my time in the military. I spent 8 years learning 5 different languages, or how to get laid in 5 different languages. But it was fun for me because I got to travel all kinds of different places, go all over. They issue you everything you need in the Army, right? They
Right.
issue clothes, they issue you a place to sleep, they issue you food, right? And the one thing I was missing, was a wife. They don't issue you that. You got to go out and find one of those, right? I met this beautiful, wonderful woman, right? She said all the right words. I'm pregnant, and So we got married, and it turns out she wasn't. But I didn't care because I had a job that took me out of the house 3, 6, 9 months out of the year, right? And never fooled around in my life. Never, not one. Well, the first one, the second one all the time. Never the first one. But I somehow ended up with an STD twice. Yeah. So while I was out protecting and serving, she was back home serving without protection. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I get it. It was on me. I'm a little naive, a little young. I believed her when she said she got it from this restroom, from this bathroom stall at this restaurant she was going to. Right? I get it. Shame on me for believing that. I'm naive. I'm young. The first time, but the second time I had to tell her, quit going to that restaurant. I don't know.
Oh my God, no, no. You gonna get me kicked out, so I'm gonna just cut you off there. And tell the people who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond where they can find you if they want more of your funny.
If you go to Facebook, just do a search for Dennis Cruz. It's Cruise. It's like Tom or gonna take a cruise.
Okay.
Don't take me though. Um, you can also go to pdxfunny.org and look up all the open mics and showcases that are happening in the Portland area. More than likely, I'll be at one of them.
Woohoo! I love it. You know what? This has been an amazing episode. But I always keep 3 questions in my pocket. They're CYOA questions
Okay.
because the haters. I had one actually inbox me one time and was like, "You didn't ask him 21 questions." So I was like, "Yes, I did." And she was like, "Well, you may have asked, but he didn't answer." That's how I think
Oh,
her voice sounds, right? So I always keep these 3 questions. So are you ready for your CYOA bonus
that's
questions?
definitely.
Number 1, did you have a good time?
Oh, I had a blast, and I thank you very much for this opportunity. This was so much fun.
Oh my God, thank you. Yay! We love it when you guys have fun. I mean, it warms my heart. It like makes me feel like, yeah, good thing you got up this morning and did yet another episode. Awesome job for you. All right. Question number 2. Have you ever been a part of an interview like it on the internet or anywhere?
No, I've been a part of podcasts and never something like this going live.
Really?
Yeah,
Woohoo! Shout out to y'all, Sauce
yeah.
in the City. Keeping it original. Keeping it original. Well, I feel on a scale of 1 to 10 that I now know you probably about 85% better than I did an hour and a half ago.
Awesome.
And I feel like
And you're still here.
I know, right? I didn't like I'm risking getting kicked out for you. Like
Yeah.
that's serious. Like that is serious, right? Shh, shh, shh. But that also gives me the energy and the confidence to ask you question number 3, which is will you come back and join us for another episode so we can get just a little bit more nosy about you?
Anytime you want me, I'll be here.
Really? Oh,
Definitely.
don't say that. That's how the rest of them came. They were like, yeah, wherever you need us. And then they got off and I put a little invite in the inbox like, okay, so Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can be on our show. They're like, wait a minute, I didn't know you meant like right now. I'm
Oh,
like, no, I'm just kidding. We would love to have you back and thank you so much for hanging out with me, even in my loopy state, and just giving me something to laugh so hard at that I almost got kicked out of my house. But that's okay, because like she came in here, like she came, that's why I
oh
had to
no.
lower my voice. Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
I always think of these episodes like my time capsule. I told my son, don't watch them until we're dead and you can watch them. So imagine him watching between you, and I'm sitting here whispering because of his grandmother, right? These are my
Sure.
home videos of my life. And the very last part of the show is we love to give our guests an opportunity to shout out all of those who've had something to do with them in their world of comedy. And we kind of keep it at 60 seconds. Shout
Sure.
out Dennis Chris.
Well, I just got to give a shout out to the Underbar out of Vancouver, Washington, because they help me with they allow me to do a showcase there every month, and they're highly supportive of all the local comics. So if you're ever in Vancouver, Washington, and you're looking for a great bar to go to, you have to go down into the basement. But the Underbar is a great place. Great food, great drinks, and fabulous comedy. As long as I'm under there.
Oh my God. That was a real good list. It was all tight. You knew who to pick right away. That's what he said. That's what they always say. But yes, we shout out each and every person who's having to do with you because you are excellent, sir, and so funny. And I cannot wait to know more about you. So I shout you out. Because you could have said no, you didn't. You said yes, I will do it, and so therefore you are my hero. So that being said, everybody, we have come to the end of the episode, and you guys can go and download BSN if you want to finish the show. But as soon as that right? As soon as I eat and I turn it off, it's gonna stop working over there because we're live and we're not recorded, right? So I want to understand that you definitely always just on Facebook capacity. You're pretty soon. You guys will be able to catch on your TV. Then they're con and say what that is. That being everybody, your girlfriend, K is we are out of here, and you guys can catch me and some more of the funny friends. You guys can catch us. What is today? Monday? Happy Labor Day, y'all. Happy Labor Day, Dennis Cruz and everybody. You can catch us Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Sauce in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour. My turn for comedy virtual open mic challenge. Yep, it's a long title, but the fun is just as long as the title. Don't believe me? Tune in.